Mama Pajama rolled out of bed and she ran to the police station. When the Papa found out, he began to shout and he started the investigation. It's against the law. It was against the law. Oh, what the Mama saw, it was against the law. The Mama looked down and spit on the ground every time my name gets mentioned. The Papa said, oh, if I get that boy, I'm gonna stick him in the house of detention. Well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way. I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rose, the queen of Corona. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. I'll see me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
Throughout recorded time, and probably since the end of the Neolithic Age, there have been three kinds of people in the world: the high, the middle, and the low. The aim of the middle is to change places with the high. The aim of the low, when they have an aim, is simply to survive. Socialism, a theory which appeared in the early 19th century and was the last link in a chain of thought stretching back to the slave rebellions of antiquity, was still deeply infected by the utopianism of past ages. But in each variant of socialism that appeared from about 1900 onwards, the aim of establishing liberty and equality was more and more openly abandoned. After the revolutionary period of the 50s and 60s, society regrouped itself, as always, into high, middle, and low. But the new high group, unlike all its forerunners, did not act upon instinct but knew what was needed to safeguard its position. The so-called abolition of private property, which took place in the middle years of the century, meant, in effect, the concentration of property in far fewer hands than before, but with this difference that the new owners were a group instead of a mass of individuals. Below that came the dumb masses, whom we habitually refer to as the proles, numbering perhaps 85% of the population. But the problems of perpetuating a hierarchical society go deeper. There are only 4 ways in which a ruling group can fall from power. Number 1. Either it is conquered from without, or, number 2, it governs so inefficiently that the masses are stirred to revolt, or, number 3, it allows a strong and discontented middle group to come into being, or, number 4, it loses its own self-confidence and willingness to govern. It was only after a decade of national wars, civil wars, revolutions and counter-revolutions in all parts of the world that Ingsoc and its rivals emerged as fully worked-out political theories. After the middle of the present century, the first danger had in reality disappeared. Each of the 3 powers, Oceania, Eurasia and East Asia, which now divide the world, is in fact unconquerable, and could only become conquerable through slow demographic changes which a government with wide powers can easily avert. The masses never revolt of their own accord, and they never revolt merely because they are oppressed. From the point of view of our present rulers, therefore, the only genuine dangers are the splitting off of a new group of able, underemployed, power-hungry people, and the growth of liberalism and skepticism in their own ranks. The problem, that is to say, is educational. The last and final step of the plan of Ingsoc is to have the final act in the plan of the revolution is education of the proles in this film, to take out Big Brother. Conquer the unconquerable. Down with Big Brother. Down with Big Brother. Down with Big Brother. Throughout recorded time, and probably since the end of the Neolithic Age, there have been 3 kind of people in the world: the high, the middle, and the low. The aim of the middle is to change places with the high. The aim of the low was...
Whoa, in a couple of days they're gonna take me away, but the press let the story leak. Now when the radical preach come to get me released, we is all on the cover of Newsweek, and I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going, I'm on my way. I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rosie, the queen of Corona. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard. See me and Julio down by the schoolyard.